This is Quadrant Islam Lecture 90. Ibn Arabi taught 4 cycles of time. Ibn Arabi looked highly upon the number 14. He structured a lot of his works around the number 14. He saw 14 as a special because it was the holy tetrachus. 10 plus the sacred 4. Saint Gregory the Great saw 14 as sacred for the same reason. Arabi's 4 cycles of time were the day, the week, the month, and the year. Arabi's works are filled with quaternities. One example is his 4 mother attributes of God: life, ability, will, power. Also, Arabi discussed the 4 primordial cosmological principles: intellect, soul, dust, nature. Here's the divine quadratic rule, according to Arabi. Arabi also has a work called The Universal Tree and its 4 birds. The pre-Islamic Arabs had 4 months during which it was forbidden to fight. The 4 sacred months of Islam are 3 plus 1. 3 of the months are consecutive. The 4th is different. Dhul al-Hijjah, Muharram, and Rajab. In Islam, there needs to be 4 male witnesses of adultery in order to accuse a woman of adultery. The square kufik of 4 moments of the name Muhammad is a swastika. Here it is. In Pirkei de Rabbi Eliezer and in the Quran, Noah has a 4th son. In the Quran, the 4th son does not want to go aboard the ark and he dies in the flood. The 4th is always different. The book of Jonah is divided into 4 chapters. The book of Jonah has 4 chapters. Chapter 4 is different. The book of Jonah has 4 parts. The disobedience and flight of Jonah, Jonah and the great fish, the greatest revival in history, and the wideness of God's mercy. Some Christians argue that 666 is in the name of Islam X, or chiasm. They say that in the name of Islam, X is how John would have saw the 666. The X is a quadrant. Missler, as well as others, propagate this theory. The Quran code is built around the 4 words of Bismillah. There is significance in the Quran that revolves around the number 19. The code was discovered through the 4 words of Bismillah. Bismillah is very important to Muslims. Bismillah begins every surah of the Quran except 1. In the diagram below, the 4 colors represent the 4 words of Bismillah. The 4 words consist of 19 Arabic letters in total. So here's the 4 colors and 4 words. And this is what the Quran code centers around. The first word of Bismillah, Ism, without contraction, occurs in the Quran 19 times. The second word of Bismillah, Allah, occurs 2,698 times, 19 times 42. The third word of Bismillah, Rahman, occurs 57 times, or 19 times 3. The fourth word of Bismillah, Rahim, occurs 114 times, or 19 times 6.